On the Tuesdays, we're going to do more stretches applicable to your weighted work. So we're going to have banded stretches, we're going to work through the foam roller, and we'll have a wee bit of yoga there at the end just to kind of chill us out. We're going to go for our banded hip stretch first of all. So we'll demo the movement and then you can take it in. So we have the band attached around the ring about knee height. We're going to step in with the right foot. We're going to bring the band just below the right glute. And from there, you're going to set that right knee down to your mat. You grip the toes to the floor and you're going to drive the left knee as far forward as you can. So the right knee to the mat, the right knee to the mat. Right knee to the mat. Yeah. That's it, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, right knee down. Yeah. Okay, so from there, we're going to hold that position for about 2 minutes. So I just want you to think about that front knee. Just try and drive that front knee as far forward as you can. You'll feel the band pulling you into that stretch, and we feel the stretch through the back hip. Exhale and try and increase the depth of the stretch by driving that front knee a wee bit further forward. And final 30 seconds in the stretch. Let's push the range. Gently bring yourself out of the stretch. You just move those hips back to take the tension. You stand yourself up. Okay, we're going to switch sides. So step out with the right foot. Step in with the left foot. And the band itself to the back of the left glute. We're going to go left knee down, a big step back. The left knee down. Start again that timer for around 2 minutes. So we think about moving that front knee as far forward as you can. That band high up the back of the leg. That should pull you down deeper into that hip stretch. For the next 30 seconds, I want you to look for the end of your range. Just playing around with that position. Find the deepest stretch as possible for the next 30 seconds. Okay, so take that inhale for around 5 seconds. Big deep breath and hold. Long, slow exhale and look to deepen. Slightly, lower the knot until it's around mid-shin. So mid-shin, fairly low there. So if you step forward, you can see that band is in line with my mid-shin. From there, you're facing me. You're going to step in with your right leg. Step in with your right leg. Band high up the inner thigh. Like you're putting on, I think, the pair of tights. From there, knee in between both of the palms. Create that strong angle with the leading leg. Strong angle with the leading leg. Forearm down, and that should pull you deep into that glute stretch. So usually we just have the body weight resting on top. We got the band pulling the hip to the back of the room and creating that squeeze. Again, just play around with that position. Used to be in the camera. That's the first to smoke. Shut up, Magella. No, I wouldn't dare. Okay, 30 seconds here. Up onto the palms, a gentle release. I go hips high. The band doesn't pull you back too quickly. So you're standing up and we're switching sides. So step out with the right foot, step in with the left. Okay, band high up the inner thigh. Again, just find a comfortable position for you. Drop it down to all fours. It is a bit of a wedgie feeling, isn't it? It's like a bit of a wedgie. Left knee in between both of the palms. Again, if you look at my front, my shin here, the front leg, I'm trying to pull that shin away from my body. Create that, the greater angle. We go forearms down and let those hips slide back, let that band do its work. Pulling you deeper into that stretch. So we've got one more banded stretch. We'll get into a bit of the yoga style work. See if we have time, we'll squeeze in some foam roller and then a bit of box breathing at the end. Gently releasing off the forearms, let those hips back. From here, just keep the band in contact with the left leg. You're going to lift the knot up slightly, so you want the knot in line with the knee itself. So the band will be wrapped around the knee. So we're going to be facing that back wall. The body is facing the back wall, so I'll switch. So from here, we're going to bring the palms to the inside of that leading foot. Okay, we step back, and we're in that high hip flexor stretch. You'll feel that band pulling that front knee out to the side. Yeah, so the knee that's attached to the band. Yeah. No, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Kim, you're right. Yeah, that's it, Vicky, yeah. So if you try and bring yourself a wee bit further away from the ring to find that resistance on the band. Okay, so the further you move out, the more the band will work to pull you into that stretch. Really fighting to get that back leg as straight as you can. knee to the floor, toes active, stand yourself up. We're going to face the opposite direction now, so step out of the band, step into the opposite leg, again, band in line with the knee. So a deep hip stretch there. So we're going to again bring the palms to the inside of that leading foot, step back toes active. Back knee off the floor. So back leg as straight as you can. And again, we're ensuring that we find resistance in that band pulling that front knee out to the side. Resistance. Then we're going to hinge forward from the hips. And again, I want you to just shuffle those feet forward until you feel that band pulling you into that hamstring stretch. Now, you're going to primarily feel the hamstring stretch running down the right leg in this hinge position. You're going to work to get the fingertips in contact with the floor. If you can't touch those fingertips or the palms to the floor, you go hands to the back of the calves. Now, already one side is isolated. So we're going to increase the intensity of that by pushing the left knee forward. We lock out the right leg, left knee forward, lock out the right leg. And from here, that right arm is going to rotate round. Really drive that heel into the mat. It's a real intense hamstring stretch running down the right side. And that left knee should be forward, right leg as straight as you can, and the band pulling you into that isolation of the hamstring. Gently release the palm round. Okay, slowly rise, step yourself back. Or switch the side. Right, same on opposite side. So slowly step yourself in. And you get band high up the inner thigh, wherever's comfortable for you. This is the last band that work, fire the heat off after before we go into the yoga stand stuff. So we'll move ourselves forward. Again, feel that resistance until you feel that band pulling you back. Gently hinge forward from the hips. And once you're there, again, if you want to play around with that position, just creep those toes forward. settle in. Once you're settled, we're going to go right knee forward this time, left leg locks out, that left arm pendulums round. Really digging that heel in. Yourself around. Right, just slowly take yourself out of the band. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We're going to go into the yoga style stuff now. We'll spend around 15-20 minutes there. If we have time, we'll go foam roll. Here we go. Just going to fire the heat off there. Heels to the back of the mat. So we're going to go forward fold, down dog, hip opener. So we bring our hands up above the head, take a big deep breath in. Slowly drop yourself to the right side of the room. Exhale and center. Inhale. Drop yourself to the left side of the room. Exhale and center. Big inhale. With that breath, hinge forward. Reach down for the toes. Those hamstrings should be loose now, so they work to get those palms down. Once you're at your end range, long exhale. You pull yourself into that stretch. Trying to get the chest as close to the thighs as possible. You can just play around with that position. You can work those palms down. Hold the backs of the calves, pull into the stretch, you move the hips from side to side. Transferring the weight to the toes, to the heels. Have to stay rigid in this position. Forward. We keep the hips nice and high, just a small step back with the feet. And the same applies here. And we can work to get the heels down, we can come up onto the toes, hips can move from side to side. Just work through whatever feels comfortable for you. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Back leg as straight as you can get it. Release the right hand from the mat. Rotate round. Right palm back to the mat. Back knee sets down. Front knee moves back to the mat. Step right foot out to the side. Hips go back towards the heels. And I want you to think about pushing that right foot down to the floor to deepen the adductor stretch. Position. Right foot steps forward, 90-degree angle on both knees. Hands up above the head, biceps by ears. Inhale and hold. Front knee moves forward. Exhale, just lean back slightly. Straighten up that front leg. Reach the hands at either side of the front foot. Isolating one hamstring. Again here, if you prefer, hold on to the calves and pull yourself deeper into the stretch, that's fine. If you want to put palms on the floor, that's fine. That knee to leg and try to bring it back to all fours. And once you're there, you're going to plant the toes, hips go up, head and chest come through. Begin to settle into that down dog position and spend a wee bit of time there. Working the heels down, the legs straight. You want to move up onto the toes for a few seconds, hips from side to side, fine with that. Circles with the hips. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Step into the outside of the left hand. Back leg as straight as you can get it. Gripping the toes, find the stability. Just a few seconds here. Yeah, let's release round. Left arm toward the ceiling, rotate. Position, we're strong through the wrist. Left leg or right leg straight. left foot steps out to the side, nice and wide. Hips slowly move back to the heels. Creep the fingertips forward. Think about driving that left foot down as we keep the hips to the back of the room. Together. Slowly walk the hands back, high kneeling position. Your left leg forward. And we find that 90-degree angle. Take the hands above the head and the biceps by the ears. Take the breath in. Front knee moves forward. Lean back on the exhale. Elevate the toes, reach the fingertips down to stabilize. And once you're there, you just find a position that suits you. Center the palms, reach that leading leg. You're going to plant the toes, hips go up. So once you're in that down dog position, you're going to isolate one side. If we bring the left foot to the back of the right knee, left foot to the back of the right knee, push the right heel flat to the mat. I want you to think about driving through the palms and pushing the hips higher. Same stretch repeated on the opposite side. Right foot down, and left foot down, right foot to the back of the left knee, left heel pushes down, the hips go up, head and chest through, you feel that isolation through the calf. Flat to the mat, walk the hands back, just in that forward fold position if you stop there. rise. Okay, take a couple of breaths at the top. Wee bit of rest. We're going to go wider stances now and get into the inner thighs. A wee bit more isometric work, and we'll find some stability before we bring it back down into the mat in the last sort of 15-10 minutes of your workout. So grab a quick drink. We're going to fire the heat on again for a wee second. Just lift this back up. Stretch to start, so we'll split the stance. You're going to go right foot forward, left foot turned on its side. Right foot forward, left foot turned on its side. Just take the hands up above the head. Take a big deep breath in. Hinge forward from the hips. Reach your fingertips down to either side of that leading leg. Long, slow exhale. Pushing the front knee forward at 90 degrees, torso resting on top of the thigh. Interlock the fingers behind your back. And from here, you're going to lift the hands as high as you can. Fingertips to the mat, steady yourself, step in with the back foot, slowly rise, okay, step back, and go opposite foot forward, your left foot steps forward, feet on the side, and we're going to hinge, bring your hands up above the head, take a big deep breath in, hinge forward from the hip, continue to hold that breath, and if you can, fingertips contact the mat either side of that leading leg. Long, slow exhale. Interlock the fingers behind the back, grip the toes for balance, lift the hands as high as you can. Set down either side of that front foot, stepping in with the back, and slowly rising. Okay, so we're going to face the back wall for this one. Your feet nice and wide. It's probably actually better if we turn our mat side on so you can see me there. side on. So a few wide stances here. Just stagger yourself a wee bit. That's it, perfect. Okay. So we're going to start off with our wide split position. We'll feet nice and wide, toes face forward, gentle hinge forward from the hips, and you want the palms flat on the mat. So I want you to think about putting the weight through the heels, blocking out those legs, and a nice stretch to the hamstrings, moving into the inner thighs. Left palm stays in contact with the floor. Right hand reaches for the ceiling. Nice and in the left side. Walk the left hand to the left ankle, right hand to the left wrist. Creates almost like a triangle. You're just dropping the head through. Once more. Keep the right palm in contact with the mat. Release the left. Left palm back to the floor. Right hand to the right ankle. Left hand to the right wrist. Head through. Center the palms. Here in the Cossack position. You're going to push the left knee forward. You're going to sit the left hip back and down. Get your right leg as straight as you can. Transfer that weight. 90-degree angle in the right knee. Hip sits back. Keep the feet flat to the floor. Transfer the weight. Just sinking into that stretch. Slowly to the top position. Adjust those feet in just to give yourself a wee bit of rest. You can shake that out. We're going to continue in the inner thighs. So this is the final 2 standing stretches we're going to complete here, and then we bring it down to the mat and just rest. That'll be us into the last 10 minutes. So your feet nice and wide. Turn the toes of your left foot to the back wall. Okay, you're going to reach your left hand to the inside of the left foot. Okay, reach the right hand towards the ceiling. And once you find the stability, you're going to slowly turn the head to face that top hand. Just take your time. Okay, you're going to grip the toes to the floor. We rotate around as far as we can to open out the inner thigh. Turn the head back to the foot. Slowly lift yourself to that top position. Turn the left foot to face forward, turn the right foot to the side. And slowly run the hand down the inner thigh. Reach for that leading leg. Okay, top hand to the ceiling. Slowly turn the head once you find the stability. Get that rotation in there. This one, you're going to move the mat forward. You want to do this movement off the mat. So it's a standing stretch requiring a wee bit of stability. It's a bit of balance work. It's the only movement that requires a good bit of balance. So it's a quad and hamstring stretch. So what we're going to do is collect that back leg. We're going to lift the left foot up, collect the left ankle, and the right hand is going to go towards the ceiling. You have two options. And once you're in this position, you can stay here and work on the balance. Or if you find that you're fairly stable, I want you to take a breath in, keep your eye line in one point of the room, and gently hinge forward. You take it to the edge of your range. It's okay if you lose your balance, just take your time, reset. Back into that stretch. Slowly release to the top position. Collect the right ankle, left hand to the ceiling, take the breath, slow hinge, slow. Position, just release that out. So that's all the harder work done. You can slide those mats back, ourselves down. Open those legs out into the straddle stretch. Okay, you're going to bring the right forearm to the inside of the right calf. You're going to create this nice arch position. Release that left arm up and over. Stretch the intercostal muscles and the inner thighs. Working to keep the backs of the knees in contact with the floor. Side of the left calf, right arm comes up and over, that nice arch position. Inside of the feet. Pull back, straighten the legs. We get the chest as close to the floor as we can. Hips round, so we bring it to all fours. Knees as wide as possible. Feet on their side. Just going to gently set the forearms down. The hips should be open. Just push the hips back toward the heels, keeping the inside of the feet in contact with the floor. So we're going to work here for about 2 minutes. We'll bring it to our final stretch, our knee drops. I always like to finish with the knee drops just to release out any tension to the lower back. And then we'll finish with the breathing. Palms. Just gently bringing those knees together. Hips will be tight. We lie ourselves down onto our back. So arms out to the side. We go knees to 90 degrees. Pushing the lower back to the mat. Drop yourself to the left side of the room. as the knees come to center. Exhale, drop to the right side of the room. Center. Exhale and drop. Inhale and center. Fully extend the legs. So for the next 3 minutes, we're going to work on our box breathing. So it's breathing in for 5 seconds. Filling up the lungs. You hold that breath for 5. Exhale for 5. And hold the breath for 5. So inhale for 5. Hold. Exhale for 5. For 5. Hold. Long exhale. Empty out the lungs. Hold. Relief when you get the breath. Inhale. Hold. Long exhale, empty. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, just relaxing into it now. Hold. Deep breath for 5. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale through the nose and the mouth. Hold. Exhale, just relaxing on the exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale for 5. Hold. Exhale, starting to feel heavy on the mat now. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale for the final time. Hold. And long, slow exhale. And just breathe normally. I'm just going to spend 60 seconds just resting on the mat. Just think about nothing else but your breathing. Just big deep breaths. Okay, ladies, just bring yourself up to the seated position, nice and slow. So that's another stretch class completed. So on the Tuesdays, we're going to do more. It'll be more of that banded stretching. We'll probably start off with foam rolling next week. As I said, it'll be more applicable to your programming. You'll have maybe some ankle mobility in there, some front rack work. We'll get some banded upper body stretches in there as you go forward. Our Thursday session will be more like the yoga stuff you completed at the end. So just whatever one you can get yourself fitted into, or whatever one you prefer. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Any feedback, any questions, I'd be glad to hear it. And enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you in your next class. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.